Hi, Chris.
Hello.
So I know you and Claris has been serving the public sector and government customers for more than a decade. What are some of the areas that are unique to these customers? I'm curious to hear what has been your observation.
So we'll see a lot of separate orgs in Salesforce built because they need separation of duties or they need to segregate the data where they might want to keep financial information allocated to a certain set of personnel and away from maybe some other data that they use for their day-to-day business operations. You'll also have a lot of different vendors in supporting RFPs and doing work on their systems. And sometimes that requires segregation between those vendors so they really can't see what each other is doing. It's just not required for the RFP. And so those are some of the challenges we've seen where they're really struggling to provide the data that they need so that everyone can get their job done, but also make it secure and keep it separate from each other.
That's a really great point, because one of the things that I am also hearing from what you just described is if I have multiple orgs to separate this information, I have multiple sandboxes, right? So if I have 2 sandboxes for each org, for my 3 orgs, I now have 6 sandboxes. So there are 9 real data repositories where you have to have security, where you have to have control. Do you see data masking as an opportunity in this space for customers to safeguard those 6 sandbox environments?
Absolutely. One of the things you'll see is that in the sandboxes, they will maybe grant access to additional people as system administrators. They lose some of that control that they have in that production environment. And so it's even more critical that the data in the sandbox is masked and protected so that you're not revealing things you shouldn't reveal.
Yeah, I see that a lot on the commercial side as well. I mean, you can't steal what does not exist. So if you mask your data and update it in sandboxes, you have significantly reduced the security concerns around it because there is no real data for exposure or breach there.
Correct.
Well, I hope a lot of folks get an opportunity to join and hear more about your experiences and hopefully some stories from the trenches. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.